welcome to today's practice. For today's session, we're going to explore what's called connected circular breathing. This is a very popular therapy these days, and many different people have called it different things, everything from holotropic breath work to transformational breath work to clarity breath work, and the list goes on. It has become one of the strongest growing industries in the last couple of years because it is a powerful technique for self-healing, for integrating and transforming trauma, for allowing you to integrate unprocessed emotions. It's very powerful for detoxifying the body, energizing the brain, and essentially, you can use the practice based on your intention. So as we go into the guided portion today, I will invite you to tune in to what you want for yourself for the session. Before we dive in, I just want to say a couple things about the technique because today's session is a little bit more engaged or involved on your part. So connected circular breathing means that you breathe in, you breathe out. You breathe in, you breathe out. There's not a lot of pause between the in-breath and the out-breath. After a while, this starts to feel like a circular sort of movement of your breath. And after some time, you may even feel as though the breath is breathing you. As we begin, though, it does require you to actually engage with my instructions. Now, I just want to orient you that you might feel hyperoxygenated, which means you might feel a little lightheaded. You might go into a little bit of an altered state. This is called hyper or transient hyperfrontality. And essentially all that means is that your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that is responsible for decision-making, executive functioning, more focused thinking, starts to actually relax. And in this relaxation, some other parts of your brain are more available to light up. So you might experience this as a bit of an altered state. You might have insights. You might have downloads or inner guidance. You might experience repressed emotions coming up to be felt. You might have an experience of some grief moving through, or anger moving through, or deep fear moving through, some emotions moving through. Essentially, the practice and the intelligence of the breath will go wherever your system most needs to be freed up. There's a way that just like this deep intelligence in your system knows how to repair when you have a cut or heal after you have a surgery, this same deep intelligence of your breath knows exactly where to go in your system to free up where you might have blockages or again, repressions in your system or suppressions. In a nutshell, in the moments in our lives when we shut down and we don't want to feel what we're feeling, generally speaking, we shut down the breath. We lock up the lower body. We get more shallow and upper respiratory breathing. And that doesn't just disappear, that repression of our emotion, our experience. It gets locked into our tissues and stored on a nervous system level. And over time creates kind of a sense of a filter or a numbing or a blocking of your experience and your access to yourself. So as we bring in this increased oxygenation, again, this intelligence will start to gently but powerfully clean and clear where those blockages are in your system. So there's a lot more I could say. I think that's sufficient for today as we dive in. I will just add to complete this part, just honor yourself, go at your pace. If any aspect of my guidance doesn't feel true for you, honor what is true for you and I'll do my best to give you a very thorough breathwork practice. So for this practice, I do recommend that you lie down and create your space to be as comfortable as possible. If you need a pillow behind your head, pillow underneath your knees, whatever feels supportive to lie down now for about 20-30 minute session. So go ahead and get comfortable. If you need to pause this for a moment while you get yourself organized, please do, and then just come back on. So once you're settled in and you're lying back, I invite you to just close your eyes. And as always, start to bring your attention inside. I invite you to bring a hand to your lower belly and a hand to your heart. And just feeling the weight of your touch on your body, starting to connect with your natural breath. Inviting yourself to be fully present here and now for this breathwork session. And just feeling your back body supported, knowing you have this space and time to really be with yourself. So let's take a moment and just tune in and see if there's a particular intention you have for this session, what you would most like to feel, what you would most like to receive for yourself. Just taking a moment to find that clarity. How do I want to feel? What do I want for myself? Perhaps there's something you'd like to release. Perhaps there's something you'd like to receive. So just allowing this clarity to become more vivid. And just welcoming this possibility that you can actually let go of whatever you're ready to let go of. And you can receive whatever it is that you would most like to receive at this time. And just really letting in the resource of the earth beneath you, your connection to nature, feeling the space around you, the stars, the sun, the moon above, as well as planet Earth and all of the elementals, the plants, the trees, the animals, the rocks, the waters, the fire, the air you breathe. Just letting in this sense that you are connected and a part of this vast field of intelligence we call nature. And that to breathe is your most natural birthright. To feel well, to feel connected, to feel loved, to feel that you belong, to feel that you are worthy of everything your heart desires in this life is indeed a part of your true nature. And so we'll just begin this session setting this tone in whatever way you can feel your innate gratitude for your life, in all the ways you're already supported, nourished, held. And allowing yourself to settle in to this kind of baseline of gratitude. And you can simply say the words, thank you. Thank you for my life. And with this hand on your heart and on your belly, just starting to allow a little bit more of a generous in-breath into the lower abdomen, through the mouth, and then just simply letting go. And breathing in through the mouth, into the abdomen, and letting go. You can just allow kind of an audible ah, like a sigh as you exhale. And breathing into your abdomen. And sighing, letting go. And breathing into your abdomen. Through the mouth, and then letting go. And breathing into your lower belly. Feeling the belly rise. And then just simply letting go. And breathing in. And letting go. And breathing in. And letting go. And in. And letting go. And starting to breathe in, feeling yourself calling in on your in-breath, whatever it is you most want to receive. Let your in-breath be that yes to whatever it is you're calling in. And then exhaling whatever it is you're willing to let go of right now. So there's a little passion of your yes on your in-breath, and a little passion on your exhale, your willingness to let go. And really emphasizing the in-breath, deep, generous in-breath, breathing in what you most want for yourself, and then just simply letting the exhale go. You don't need to force the exhale, just letting it go. And as you breathe into your belly, start to allow the breath to come up a little bit higher into your chest. So as you breathe in into the belly, breathing all the way up through the diaphragm into your chest. Visualize like the wave of the ocean coming into the shore, and then simply letting go. Breathing in, the wave coming in, and in the next moment, the wave is letting go, and the in-breath is coming in, and the out-breath is rolling out. And the in-breath of the wave is rolling in, and the out-breath of the wave is rolling out. So this consistent, connected breath, just like the waves of the ocean, rolling in, rolling out. Emphasizing the rising of the in-breath through the belly, rolling up through the chest into your heart. And simply letting go and breathing in and letting go and breathing in and letting go. Keep going. You might be feeling some tingling sensations. You might be feeling an increase of life force, oxygen, starting to detox and cleanse your cells. Perfectly natural, just staying and allowing these increased or heightened sensations, and just keep breathing. Connected circular breaths. Simply, naturally purging, letting go of anything you no longer need on your exhale. And breathing in whatever you're calling in, whatever you're welcoming and you most want to feel and experience in your body, in your emotions, in your life circumstances, calling it in with passion, with desire, with your yes on your in-breath. Full breath down into the belly, through the diaphragm, all the way into the upper lobes of the lungs. And we're going to take a moment and just allow yourself to consciously release any stored, repressed emotions in your cells, in your tissues, in your organs. And what I want to invite you to do is simply shake out your arms and your legs and your head and allow a little bit more of an audible ah, and just shaking out your arms, your legs, your head. Ah. Let your arms and your legs literally land on the space on the floor beneath you. Don't hurt yourself. Be gentle. But shake out the arms, the wrists, the hands, the legs. You can kind of stomp the feet, stomp the legs against the floor, and allowing this audible ah. Let the head, let the neck go. Take a moment to just shake out anything held in the body, any repressed emotion, anger, fear, grief. You don't even have to know what it is. Just whatever you're ready to let go of. Any stagnant life force, any dense places, numb places. Just letting it go through your shaking, through your sounding. One more round. Ah. Great. And now come back to your breath immediately, breathing in and letting go. Let it start to feel like the breath is breathing you. Let it feel like a circular breath. You can start to even visualize the breath traveling up through the base of the body, expanding through the belly, the rib cage, the heart, the throat, through the head, and then just letting go, circling back down, and then breathing up through the lower body, drawing the life force up, and then letting go, circling out from the crown, feeling it just flow out in front of you, and then breathing back in through the root of the body, rising through the belly, the rib cage, the heart, the lungs, all the way up through the head, and then just letting go. Keep going a little bit longer. Passionately engaging your in-breath, calling in your yes, whatever it is you most want to receive, calling it in with your yes, with your breath, and then letting go with your out-breath, whatever you're ready to let go of, creating more space in your body, your mind, your heart, your life, to be filled in with more of your true nature, more of what you feel you're in alignment with. More joy, more ease, more flow, more love, more connection, more feelings of self-worth, self-love. Whatever it is that you want for yourself, calling it in on your in-breath with passion. Whatever you're willing to let go of on your out-breath, just simply letting it go. Doesn't need to be effortful, just allowing the breath to breathe you. Circular motion like the tide. Wave coming in, wave going out. Wave coming in, wave going out. Simply purging, detoxifying, letting go, allowing for cellular renewal. Energizing every trillion of cell in your body, your brain, creating more space for more vitality, more aliveness, more pleasure, more creativity, more inspiration, more connection, more of whatever it is that brings you alive and allows you to be more of yourself, more aligned with your purpose, more available for fulfillment, for intimacy in your life. Exhaling out any stale, stagnant, repressed places of emotion, thought that has become physical in your body, letting it go. Shaking it out, whatever you need to do. Let's take another moment to just shake out your arms, your legs, your neck. gently shaking it out. Whatever sounds feel good, whatever movements feel good. Beautiful. And returning to your breath just a little bit longer. And feeling your compassion for the person inside who's been holding so much, managing so much. Allowing yourself to start to feel some compassion, some self-love for however you've struggled, however you've suffered, whatever traumas you've endured, whatever inaccurate misperceptions of yourself that you've played party to, having compassion for your experience, breathing in the self-empathy, continuing to breathe and shining your love on these places that have been frozen in time, stored in your memories, in your nervous system, your tissues, thanking them for however they've served and letting them go, allowing the waves of grief, if there's grief, letting your body, your mind, your heart simply let go. And allowing your hands to wander, to bring your warmth, your touch, wherever it feels good. Continuing to provide a safe space of self-embrace. And allowing the breath to continue a little bit more gently now, but staying with this connected circular breath. And finding that part of you, that deep, wise part of you that knows you're worthy of the greatest love, that knows you're worthy of simply being loved and sharing your love, that knows you're worthy of whatever it is that you most want for yourself in this life. Breathing into that place, allowing it to light up. I am worthy of whatever I truly desire from my heart, from my deepest being, my deepest self. I'm worthy to receive everything that I need, all the support that I need. And allowing this place inside to simply forgive any places you've been holding yourself against yourself, any feelings of resentment or grudge or shame, self-betrayal, any ways you've been holding your own heart closed or against yourself. This moment, this opportunity to simply forgive, remembering that you are love itself, and your love is designed to forgive, to let go, to open and receive more of the truth of who you are. Continuing to allow the life force to flow, welcoming any positive sensations of pleasure, aliveness, spaciousness, vitality. I am love, and my love is forgiving. I am worthy of receiving whatever I need. And just continuing to breathe now, gently but fully, and taking a moment to allow space for any new awarenesses, any insights, any clarity, any healing, any guidance. Continuing to gently breathe, simply receiving from inside of this open space that you've now created. And simply thanking yourself for showing up, for engaging this practice so deeply, for allowing your experience, for being willing to let go of whatever you let go of, and for being available to receive. To whatever degree you were able to let go and to whatever degree you were able to receive is just perfect for you at this time. Please know that you can return to this guided practice as much as you like and continue to deepen and explore here and make this practice your own. For now, we're going to go ahead and start to complete our session. And to do so, I invite you just to allow your body to move, to stretch, to bring your touch wherever it would feel good. Just attuning to yourself, whatever feels supportive. If you like, you can rub your hands together, generate a little heat. And just placing your hands, massaging anywhere, whatever feels good.